France, a country of beauty and challenges? 1. The beauty of France, a country of romance, art, and flavor. France is a country full of beauty, history, and charm. It is one of the most visited countries in the world, and for good reasons. First, France is famous for its romantic cities, especially Paris, the capital. Paris is called the City of Light and is home to famous landmarks like the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame Cathedral, and the Louvre Museum. Walking along the Seine River or enjoying a cafe on the street feels magical. The food in France is also incredible. French cuisine is known all over the world for its quality and flavor. You can enjoy croissants, baguettes, and pastries like macarons and éclairs. French cheese and wine are also famous and make every meal special. Each region in France has its own unique dishes, so there's always something new to try. France is also a country of art and culture. Many famous artists like Monet, Renoir, and Picasso lived and worked in France. The Louvre Museum in Paris has amazing art collections, including the Mona Lisa. French fashion is also world famous, with Paris being one of the top fashion capitals. The countryside in France is just as beautiful as its cities. Provence has lavender fields, the Loire Valley has castles, and the French Riviera has sunny beaches. If you love nature, the Alps offer skiing in winter and hiking in summer. France is also a country with a long and rich history. You can visit places like Versailles, the Grand Palace of French kings, or Normandy, where World War II battles happened. French people are proud of their history and love to share it with visitors. Another wonderful thing about France is its festivals. Bastille Day on July 14th is the national holiday, and it is celebrated with fireworks, parades, and music. The Cannes Film Festival is another exciting event where the best films in the world are shown. French people love their traditions and take time to enjoy life. They often say joie de vivre, which means the joy of living. This can be seen in their love for food, art, and spending time with family and friends. In conclusion, France is a country full of romance, culture, and beauty. Whether you visit its famous landmarks, taste its delicious food, or explore its countryside, France will leave you with unforgettable memories. It is a place that inspires and charms people from all over the world. 2. The challenges of France, understanding its downsides. France is a beautiful and interesting country, but like any place, it has some challenges. One problem people often notice is the high cost of living. In cities like Paris, rent, food, and transportation can be very expensive. Many people, especially students and families, find it hard to manage their money because everyday expenses are so high. Another issue is transportation. While France has a good train system, like the TGV, strikes are common. When there is a strike, trains and buses may stop running, and this causes problems for people who need to travel. It can be very frustrating for both locals and tourists. The weather in France is also different depending on where you are. In the north, it can be rainy and cold, while the south is much sunnier. In some areas, summers are very hot, which can be uncomfortable, especially in places without air conditioning. Bureaucracy is another challenge in France. Many people say that the paperwork for things like visas, bank accounts, or government services takes a long time. The process can feel slow and complicated, which is difficult for both locals and foreigners. Another downside is that some French people are not very fluent in English. While this is improving, it can be hard for tourists or newcomers who do not speak French to communicate. This sometimes makes daily life or traveling a bit more complicated. France also has problems with inequality. In big cities, some neighborhoods are very rich, while others are poor and have fewer opportunities. This creates a big gap between people, which is hard to solve. Finally, while French people are known for their love of culture and traditions, they can sometimes seem less friendly to strangers. For example, in Paris, people are often very busy and may not have time to help tourists. However, in smaller towns, people are usually more welcoming. In conclusion, France is a wonderful country with many great things, but it also has challenges like high costs, transportation issues, and bureaucracy. Understanding these downsides can help people prepare for life or travel in France. Despite these problems, France remains a country full of charm and unforgettable experiences.